I've been a dating coach for 3 years now, and find myself having lots of conversations with probably hundreds of women by now. And every once in a while, in my interactions, in my conversations, and even in my reading emails, I have a thought that comes to me. Hmm, this is why she's still single. And I know that just kind of sounds like a little bit harsh, a little bit kind of like, ouch, like, oh, she's challenging me. Like, this is why she's still single. But I realized that there is so much gold there. Because at the end of the day, if something is keeping you single and you don't want to be single, wouldn't you like to know what that something is? Because of that, I decided to create this little mini course, this little mini series where I'm going to bring to you, this is why you're still single, hard truths. Now, this isn't for the faint of heart. This isn't for someone who wants to stay comfortable. This is for someone who wants to get honest, doesn't want to be coddled, wants to be told the truth, and wants to get what they want and get what they want now. This is for someone who wants to sweep away all of the lies they're telling to themselves, all of the mindsets that won't help, and all of the habits that have crept in without them even realizing it. So if you're ready to hear these hard truths because you want your heart's desire more than anything, then here it is. Okay, reason number one. I'm going to give you the overarching reason that can really be the root of all of these other reasons. Just in case you can't take the whole course, at least take this one. This is why you're still single. You want it to be easy. And I know that it seems like it's easy in the movies. It seems like it was easy for some of our friends. Some of our friends found their person literally day one of high school or even younger. So yeah, we want it to be easy, but let me tell you what, it isn't easy for everyone. Some people have to put themselves out there. Some people have to go outside their comfort zone. And the more you tell yourself, I just want it to be easy, the more likely it is that you're gonna stay single. Reason number two, this is why you're still single. You're telling yourself that it just feels like work. Now, this is a tricky one because most people don't want it to feel like work. But here's the problem. Why does it feel like work? I'm going to tell you, it feels like work because of your attitude to the process. Meeting new people, having guys tell you that you're beautiful and wanting to talk to you, going out on dates and eating delicious food and doing fun things, going to the movies, going to play baseball or dodgeball, like enjoying your life and living it to the fullest and seeing who comes along the way with you, knowing more about God, finding out more about God, making new friends. This doesn't have to feel like work if you have the right attitude. So, what could be keeping you single? Feeling like this is work. Okay, reason number three. This is why you're still single. You feel as though this shouldn't require sacrifice or effort. Okay? It's a little bit different from the last one about not wanting to have to work. This is a little bit different. But I remember something my dad told me, anything worth having is worth sacrificing. And this is so worth having, finding the love of your life. I know stories of women who bought a new car so that they could drive to a city further away and meet more Christian men. That's what I'm calling sacrifice. And that's the kind of thing it's going to be rewarded. She's not going to be single for long. So I want you to think about this. Am I not willing to sacrifice time or money or effort? This is going to make it more likely for you to stay single. Okay, reason number four, continuing along the same thread. This is why you're single, because if it doesn't feel comfortable, You give up and you don't want to do it. Okay. How many times have you come home from work and there was an opportunity to go meet and hang out with some new singles, some new Christian people that you don't know, and that there could be an opportunity, but you just told yourself, you know what? I'm too tired. Feeling uncomfortable means you don't show up. Or say, for instance, there's a cute guy and you really want to talk to him, but you're nervous and shy and you feel like, oh, well, I'll just feel weird if I talk to him. So you don't talk to him. If you're not willing to feel uncomfortable sometimes and still show up, you might stay single for longer. Okay, here we are. Reason number 5. This is why you're single. If it doesn't go your way, you bounce. All right? And I know this is going to offend a lot of people. This might hurt. This might sting just a little bit. But I'm not telling you to lower your standards. And I'm not telling you to settle. But I am telling you that sometimes you have all these rules in your head that it has to go a certain way. The guy has to do this. If he doesn't do this, then blah, 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 blah. And then we just bounce, right? This is going to keep you single. Okay, reason number 6. I'm going to go into a little bit deeper the reason why number 5 happened, all right? This is why you're single. You're telling yourself stories you don't want to let go. Okay? So why did you bounce? Why did things you say, oh, things didn't go my way. Like, this isn't the way things should be. These are against my rules. Why did I bounce? It's because you're telling yourself stories you don't want to let go of. It could be stories about your past. It could be stories about yourself. It could be stories about your insecurities, but you're telling yourself these stories. And then the second that he does something that kind of triggers that story, you bounce, right? But really, you got to let go of those stories. Get to know the person for who they are, accept them for who they are, and just get real so that you don't stay single. Reason number 7. This is why you're still single. You don't want to change your mindset. And this could be everything. This could be your mindset that fat people don't get married. This could be your mindset that God doesn't love me. This could be your mindset that God thinks I should stay single. You have these mindsets that are like putting obstacles and barriers and roadblocks. And until you clear away those mindsets, you're going to stay single. Reason number 8. This is why you're still single. You've given up. You decided that you don't have patience for this anymore. You've decided that this timeline doesn't work for you, and you've just given up. This is going to keep you single. If you just give up, then it's not going to happen. As I've said, this takes effort. This takes sacrifice. This takes changing your mindset. This takes stop telling yourself stories. This takes patience. And if you give up, then you're going to stay single. But listen, if you don't give up, if you promise yourself, I'm going to keep going until I find my person, you're going to end up married. If you don't want to stay single, you can't give up. All right. How'd you do? Did you make it through? Did you survive? Do you feel like I was bashing you left and right? Did I call you out? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make you uncomfortable. I'm here to disrupt you because you know what? I'm here to help you get results. All right. If you want results, you have to do something different. You have to get uncomfortable. Like my dad said, nothing worth having is not worth sacrificing for. Or he said it in the reverse. If it's worth having, it's worth sacrificing for. Right? So feeling uncomfortable, hearing me call you out is only going to activate you to make changes, to think about things, to get help, to get support, and to actually start taking action and making this happen in your life. I purposefully thought of all the things that occurred to me that every once in a while I look and I'm like, This is why she's still single. And I shared it with you. I shared all that juicy gold. So don't just feel called out and feel bad and go off in the corner and feel sorry for yourself. Actually take action. What do you need to do from here? Now, if you notice these were just bite-sized pieces, these were just little juicy snippets of things that you want to change to get a new result, doing something different to get the result that you want. But as you can tell, there's so much more for me to say on these subjects. There's so much more that needs to be teased out. And for instance, in terms of changing your mindset and changing the stories that you're telling yourself, it takes effort to uncover that and to train your brain to believe new thoughts. So if you've been listening to me for a long time, right? And you've been getting my emails and you've been on my Instagram list, and you know Michelle is amazing. Michelle has tremendous insight and she would help me so much, but you have not contacted me. You have not asked about coaching. You haven't given yourself what you really want, which is getting support from me. Ask yourself why. Why am I not willing to invest in myself? Why am I not willing to sacrifice the time and the money to learn new things, to change my mindset, to get rid of these things that are keeping me single? Why am I not willing to do that? Because let me tell you what, a high value woman knows what she wants and she takes action to get it. She takes action and she goes after what she wants. All right. So be a high value woman, know what you want, go and get it. If that's been your desire to coach with me, sign up. A lot of things are changing. A lot of things are in the works, and I'm not going to be as accessible as I have been in the past. So this is your fair warning. Take advantage of the opportunity. Go after what you want, and I will talk to you on your own consult call.